Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated releases in the world of gaming, Doom: The Dark Ages. If you thought you knew everything about the Doom franchise, think again. I'm about to take you through the dark corridors of its history, the gameplay details that'll blow your mind, and of course, everything that you need to know before the release date. So grab your plasma rifles and let's jump straight into the hellish chaos. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the legacy of Doom. Launched back in 1993, Doom essentially birthed the first-person shooter genre. It revolutionized not just how we play, but how we think about gaming. Remember the thrill of blasting your way through hordes of demons? The original Doom set the stage for countless sequels and spin-offs. Doom 64, Doom 3, and the 2016 reboot managed to elevate the franchise, but this up-and-coming entry promises to shake the very foundations of the series. Now let's talk specifics about Doom: The Dark Ages. Now that we're in May, Doom: The Dark Ages is right around the corner, with its release now just a matter of days away. Some shiny new trailers have recently dropped as we approach the early access period for those who snap up the premium edition ahead of May 13th, followed by the global May 15th release date. As such, Doom: The Dark Ages is shaping up to be one of the most exciting up-and-coming Xbox Series X games on the way from id Software and Bethesda Softworks, which fall under the Xbox Game Studios list. But it's also set to arrive on Sony's flagship console as well as PC. Of course, Doomslayer returns, and in recent trailers we've seen him shooting his way through burning castles, fighting some gnarly looking enemies and ripping through waves of demons. Besides showing us an almost fantasy-like setting and the Doomslayer's new cape, a teaser recently also let fans check out some of the upcoming weapons. Of course, we see a shotgun, the Doomslayer's best friend, but we also see a chainsaw shield that looks straight out of a slasher movie, a gun that spits skull fragments at enemies, and several other devices for annihilating all those pesky demons. It will shock no one to hear that Doom: The Dark Ages is a single-player FPS, but what may surprise you is that the new game is a prequel to the 2016 Doom reboot and Doom Eternal. We're officially going back to the time when the Doomslayer was used as a weapon for gods and kings. That means, instead of the high-tech weapons we saw in Doom Eternal, you'll be wielding a skull gun, a mace, and a saw shield during your medieval standoff against the forces of hell. While the setting and all the Doom: The Dark Ages weapons seem like relatively new concepts, Doom: The Dark Ages is actually going to be pretty familiar to long-term Doom players in terms of its core gameplay. Creative director Hugo Martin has said that Doom: The Dark Ages is going back to the original Doom games when it comes to gameplay. That means every projectile is going to count and strafing is coming back in a big way. If you were an F-22 fighter jet in Doom Eternal, this time around we wanted you to feel like an Abrams tank. This means that you'll be more grounded as a player. Players will be weaving between projectiles just like the original Doom. The combat system for new players, those who only got into Doom with the reboot, I think with the Dark Ages they're going to feel like this is a reimagined combat system. But for long-time fans of the series, people who have played the original Doom, you'll see it as clearly a return to form. It has also been teased that Doom: The Dark Ages will have the biggest spaces, the biggest AI, and the most powerful feeling weapons we've ever seen in a Doom game. Both the world and the enemies look massive. Basically, it seems like Doom is coming back, and it is going to be better than ever. And if the game is half as exciting as the trailers make it look, then Doom: The Dark Ages may just join some of its predecessors on our list for the best shooters of all time. So, what do you think about Doom: The Dark Ages? I know that I'm really looking forward to checking it out when it comes to Xbox Game Pass on May 15th. Let me know in the comments below. If you're as pumped as I am, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow Demon Slayers, and subscribe for more gaming content. Thanks for watching.